3, 2, 1, let's go. It's a short space, but Audis, they usually can never start hard. There's always a delay with them. Boom. Just like that. Just like that. This is one of the reasons why I love the Stinger so much, is because of its instant power, its instant acceleration. In this class, this has definitely got to be the first or second best vehicle. And people have been talking that this, the build quality here isn't good. Not true at all. Every single material here you touch is going to be quilted, soft touch, leather. It's soft, it's smooth. Incredible build quality. The steering wheel is the right size. It's the perfect, width. It's not too thin, it's not too thick. Welcome back, everyone. Today we have a 2023 Kia Stinger GT2 on our channel. As always, we will take a look outside the car, check out its exterior interior, take it for a quick test drive, do some 0 to 60 Dragy tests, and I will share my impressions to you about this car in the summary at the very end of the video. Let's get her started. This is also a special car to me in a sense that I was fortunate enough to own a GT1 in ceramic silver back in the day. It was fairly new. Amazing car. I have only the best memories of it. Well, let's do less talking and get to the drive. It's honestly a shame that this car is being axed for 2024, because truly this is the best Kia that has ever entered the existence on this earth. It's stylish. It looks way more expensive than it actually is. And if it didn't have a Kia badge, it would probably be going 20 grand more easily. Because the driving dynamics of this car, the comfort, the features, the build quality, I gotta say, they are great. You have leather everywhere. I'm 6'2", and there's lots of space in the back for me. Very comfortable, very spacious. And the materials are so soft and well made. The doors feel heavy, solid. You have an automatic trunk, and you'd be surprised, this is actually quite a decent sized trunk. I've never had any issues with it. There's always been enough space for me everywhere. All right. We got the 3.3 liter twin turbo engine under the hood. And for this class, this is one of my favorite engine setups. The way this car drives and accelerates in daily driving is phenomenal. Okay, we got our obviously cooled heated seats. I do personally think a darker interior like red or black looks more fancy on this car. It's a little more upscale feeling. I don't think I closed my rear door, but let's check it. There we go. This is also one of the few cars in this class that has the automatic tilt telescoping wheel where you don't have to manually adjust it. All right, well, let's get started on our drive. And at the very end of the video, once we do our driving and 0 to 60 tests, I will share my impressions with you, what I liked about this car and what I disliked. We will start out in comfort mode and then go to sport. It even gives you a warning saying that the car up there is driving away and you're standing. Never seen that before in any car. I think that's super cool. If you're sleeping on the light, texting, don't do that. But what if? It will warn you. You need to start going. Let's go back in the settings real quick. Setup, display, park. Park. Nope, actually, never mind. Where was I? Oh, screen layout, that's what we need. Let's try split screen, clock, screensaver, custom, okay. Alrighty, so let's do our first 0 to 60 Dragy test. Alright, let's reset the Dragy. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So we did 4.86 valid, 0.14 slope. This is much quicker than the S5 Audi from idle, where you just press the gas. But let's try one more run, but this time I'm gonna turn off the traction and we're gonna do with some brake boost, see if that spices things up a little bit. Let's do one more run here. Let's come to a full stop. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Oh wow, 4.78 seconds, perfect slope, valid, 0.0, so 4.78. And that's with no brake boost whatsoever, just pedal to the metal. I'm very impressed with this car. Honestly, this is amazing. Let's let the traffic pass, and we're going to try one more run this way and then one more run backwards if we can get it in, and then we'll try to get on some freeway driving. Unfortunately, today's traffic is very loaded, so it's hard to do anything here in Virginia, unfortunately, but let's give it a shot. All right, reset the Dragy. 4.64 seconds. 0 to 60. Okay. So for some reason, launch control does not want to come on. I don't know why. I don't understand. Because this should be the way that you boost it. Like, okay, traction control disabled. We're in sport mode. Yep, we're in sport. That's correct. Yes. Let's also turn off the AC and just completely turn off the system. Try to get those extra tenths of a second out of this. And let's do one more time. But even at 4.64, this is already a spectacular time for this class. The S5 did 4.68 with launch control, and that's with the ZF8, you know, all the German hacks. But this is just amazing. The way this car moves, it's something on a different level. All right, let's do this one more time. All right, reset the Dragy. 3, 2, 1. Booster, let's go. I love the way this car just kicks you right in. 4.76. Okay, well, our best is 4.64, so we did good. And the speedometer accuracy at 59, 60, we're looking at 60, so it's right on the dot with the accuracy. Okay, well, let's try and go on the freeway now, and I will share my impressions with you. The best part is when you're next to an Audi like this in the Stinger and you need to go. We're gonna turn on the system back again. It's a short space, but Audis, they usually can never start hard. There's always a delay with them. Boom, just like that. Just like that. This is one of the reasons why I love the Stinger so much, is because of its instant power, its instant acceleration. Yeah, the highway is busy. We're not gonna go there. I love this. This is truly an amazing machine. Anyways, let's do a quick summary wrap up of this test drive, and I will tell you my basic thoughts about this car. In this class, this has definitely got to be the first or second best vehicle. And people have been talking that this, you know, the build quality here isn't good. Not true at all. Every single material here you touch is going to be quilted, soft touch, leather. It's soft, it's smooth. Incredible build quality. The steering wheel is the right size. It's the perfect, width. It's not too thin, it's not too thick. It's very soft. It's much softer than the wheel in the Audi, but it is smaller and has smaller grips than the BMW M440i's grip. But this does have a better and more advanced heads-up display that you can adjust by height, and it will show you that you're speeding and going faster than the limit versus the Audi S5 that I got to drive today. Another big thing is the design. The layout here is much more spacious, relaxing. You got more space here. It's not as flat as the Audi. It's way more sophisticated. Everything is right in front of you. You don't have one big screen. It's a screen, and this is the only car pretty much to still use real gauges in 2023. This is a trend that has been going away, unfortunately. You got your climate, everything is on the screen, very easy to use. The screen is nicer than the previous generation had. The one that I had, it had that smaller screen. But this is still a great screen. It's very clear to read. It responds well. It's not as advanced as BMW's screen. It doesn't have that same feedback and speed, but it's plenty. You set it up and you're good. There's nothing to worry about. The sound system in these cars are great. The sound systems, they're Harman Kardon. The bolsters are perfect. They hug me tight. I can adjust, my seat whichever way I want. Everything is just so crisp and clear in this car. I gotta say, I love this. This is amazing. And it sounds so natural and crisp. The way it revs up and just kicks you in the seat. The S5 is chilling, honestly. It does not give you this feedback and this joy. And this car handles perfectly too. You can argue all day long that this does not handle as well as, the German alternatives, but that I'll disagree. You also have this neat camera which shows you everything. And we're gonna go back to comfort. And right now, once I went to comfort, my bolsters actually out expanded, so they are less tight right now than they are in sport mode. So in sport mode, these sides, they actually hug you and tighten up so you can take corners. And then once you go back into comfort, they relax. Can you imagine that? And this car also has a dehumidifier. Literally the neatest and most rare features you'll ever find in a car of this class. This is incredible. The brakes are solid, Brembo brakes, excellent quality. They don't fade. I've never had any fade issues with them. But this is why I love this car, is this pull. This is phenomenal. This is exactly what you want. The handling is safe, secure, very stable. The traction system here is less advanced than BMW's system. So when you're trying to launch a BMW, it hooks and grips perfectly with no wheel spin, and you're off and away. And in an M440i, you'll be at 4.14 seconds flat to 60. So this is a little bit slower on the 0 to 60. But realistically, if you're just mashing the pedal from a stop go, they're about the same times. Exactly same times. So in the real world, I can't say that one will be faster than the other. They're very on par. But this has a very instant torque curve. So you just give it a little gas and there's so much torque here to be had. It's down low, it's there, and it's ready for you to use. I love the layout here. It's just so simple and perfect. Everything is here. Everything is really easy and clear. I love this. And when you're trying to exchange, move up the seat, you can move this up. It's like Mercedes has. The only downfall of this car, the only gripe that I have with this car, is the fuel economy. On almost a full tank, you're looking at almost 300 miles, which is very sad in this sense. But because you get this fuel economy, you get this performance, and you get this instant raw power. This is why you have bad fuel economy. But you know what? Screw the fuel economy. This car is meant to just to be driven hard and enjoyed every second of every mile, every second. I love this car. I highly recommend it. I wish Kia never axed this model because this is a gem. It's a gem. The best Kia that has ever been made and probably will be made. Screw the electric garbage. This is the real deal.